Hello, everyone. Oh, hang on. There we go. Got the right overlay. Made a mistake. Made a boo-boo. No one saw it.
I was not on stream to see it. No.
No, it's fine. I remembered I have to do full vertical main, not vertical main. Welcome to more of our vampire shenanigans. Our Rotterdam Chronicle. My notes tell me this is episode 20. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like I've been doing this half my life now. And it feels like, compared to when we were with Blood War, episode 20 of this feels like we've hardly got anything done. It feels like we've still just left the house. But we've dealt with an elder and everything. Except for the thing in Conan's head, which poses no immediate threat to anyone. I'll start introducing myself. My name is Salem. I use they them pronouns, and I have the honor and privilege and delight to be the storyteller for my amazing players, who I'm going to let introduce themselves now. I'm gonna start with Inez because I know Rice would kill me if I started with Rice.
Why would you do that?
Look, I trust you. This is me putting my trust in you, Inez.
What? Trust me for what? Okay. All right. Well, why is the gun pointed at me?
The gun is pointed in case Salem decided to switch sides at last minute.
I see.
It's a defense,
Yeah, defense mechanism. Yeah. All right. Hi everyone. My name is Inez. I use she/her pronouns, and I'm your succubus girlfriend with your consent. And tonight, for one night and one night only, I will for maybe a short bit, maybe a long bit. Who knows? Actually, I will be playing Valerian Bayonet. A Ventru. Very humble nobleman. No, I'm kidding. A Ventru asshole old man from London, who is here on business, just pure business.
Doing a business.
And, doing a business, one singular business. You can find me everywhere on the internet at xxsuccubusjeffxx or just succubusjeff. My face is everywhere. It's very easy to find me. My TikTok is extremely active right now. Go look over there. I look really pretty. That's all I can say about my TikTok. Yeah, I'm very excited.
My plan, right, everyone, what we need to do is get Inez into the room, lock the door so it's just Marigold and Valerian, and just watch Inez go crazy as they have to jump between two people.
I don't think you understand that I will. I will be doing it, and I will be able to, because I've done it before so many times.
I made a joke, I think, Sunday when I was like, what if you just painted half your face? You have half the face is one, half the face is the other. So what you do is you talk like this the whole time.
Yeah, I think it was great.
I got this idea from, I'm not even kidding, I got this idea because my sister sent me a Shrek TikTok where half of the face was Donkey, half of the face was Shrek, and they were singing some sort of song. It was 2 a.m. and I saw that and I was like, what the fuck? First of all, why are you awake? Second of all, why are you sending me this?
Oh my god.
She never sends me anything. It was a misclick by all means, but still, I watched that shit for 3 times because I just didn't understand what was going on.
Go on then, Rice. Go on, since your mouth is open.
No. I'm joking. Okay. Hello, hi everyone. I'm Rice Cakes. I use they she pronouns, and I apologize in advance if from time to time I'm going to be yawning. I don't know why, but I keep yawning the whole day. Today I am playing Conan Hihim, who is a Bruja vampire. He is, I don't even know how to describe this man at this point. Um,
He's just a
he
man.
is, he's just a man, yeah. He's fighting for his life. And I said my idea, and I was like, how do I save the lyrics with the most serious face on? But I saw Inez like singing them in the background, and I couldn't do it. Right, if you want to find me on the internet, well, that's going to be rather easy. I only have handles on the internet, just Ores, which is my thread, the original Ores, which is my Blue Sky, my VG, my TikTok, and etc. I like to doodle and draw from time to time when I don't get hit with the bazooka of things to do at uni, that is, but it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Also on this channel on alternating Sundays where I'm playing a very fun character, and yeah, you should totally watch that. It's a Fabula Ultima campaign, and I absolutely love Helena. Ah, my love, my
It'd be a
baby.
shame if something happened to them. ...
Yeah, I love her
Shut the
too.
fuck up! Do not touch my muscle mommy, okay? I love her too much for this. It is, I'm watching you.
I do love how
Ah.
since I brought Inez along, I am no longer the threat, and the whole part just looks at me as if to go, "What are you gonna do?" It's like, I'm in control of the universe. Yeah, you can't do jack shit, not unless Inez tells you to. And it's like,
Here's the thing. Hold on. It's not that we do not see you as a threat, right? The problem is you've joined hands with a bigger threat, and we don't know what to do. You are
It's
a
America
threat.
joining Russia.
hang on, which one
Lord
am I in
have
this analogy?
mercy. Well, Lord have mercy. Gee,
uh,
I'm gonna do a Romania and stay neutral here. Bye.
go on then, Rice. Who are you gonna pick next? Are you gonna be the favoritist and pick your partner, or
Obviously.
And-
Don't even continue that. Like, what?
I thought maybe you have a chance to betray them.
Betray my girlfriend?
Yo,
Never.
hey, yo, shots fired.
I'm never gonna betray my girlfriend.
Yeah, I would never
Love
betray
you,
my
Blue, but
girlfriend either.
still.
Okay. Hello,
Listen,
everyone.
we saved the fun for last. I don't know. Something. I don't know. This
I'm gonna
should have
give
been
you- I'm
like
gonna give you the
Indez's
shovel,
line,
Rice.
not mine.
Go on, Leah.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I am Leah Archasm. I use she, they pronouns, and today I will be playing our lovely Seth, who is definitely not in immediate danger and will not be shot when seen. If you wish to find me anywhere outside of these streams, you can find me on Instagram at _musical_. It's not what? Okay.
It's not fine.
It's not fine. It never is. Orgasm on TikTok and YouTube. That's about it for me. I think it's time to go to the best, which we saved for last.
Nice recovery.
Not the best, just fun. The fun for last. Hello, I'm the fun. Hi, I'm Blue. You can find me online under Seguis Blue on all forms of social media. I am here to play Lucille Voss, who is a La Sombra with control issues. And
Lord.
Putting it mildly.
That's one way to put it, I guess.
I don't know what you mean. And also maybe perhaps playing my other character at some
I mean,
point.
if you want,
I don't. I'm not really
Whoa.
sure what's going on.
it's fine. It's fine. Here's the thing. I intended them to be characters in the back of my head, and then I got a message from Inez an hour after the stream ended, being like, "Can I put the suit on?" I was like,
yeah.
If you
So
want me to put the suit on, it's right there.
there was distinctly a mention of someone being on top of one of the the containers,
Mhm.
skulking around in the shadows, and I'm pretty sure I know who that is. So She
Who
might
knows?
also be here. So yeah, I might also end up playing
Mom,
Leto from
pick me up.
London. My delight of a Malkavian who absolutely is not manipulative at all and is just a
No.
little ball of sunshine and is totally safe and normal to be around.
Yeah, she's so cute and sweet and nice.
Yeah. Like,
I get fucked by uni. I get fucked on Sundays. I get fucked in here. What else do you want from me?
Hey, we got no beef with you.
Yeah, that's Sunday. This is Tuesday. It's Leah this time.
Sunday I got no beef with
What
you.
is that supposed to mean?
What?
Nah, you know what?
don't worry about it.
Don't worry
Do
about
not.
it.
I am worrying about it.
Stop worrying.
Okay. Before we carry on then, what did we do 2 weeks ago that led
Girl.
us to this precarious situation that we're in now?
We
We followed the
went-
ramblings of an impulsive young teenager.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
That pretty much sums it up. It's pretty much we had a reunion. We had
Mhm.
Astras wet themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That poor man is about to wet themselves a second time as well. What's worse than Lucille? Lucille and Leto in the same room. Oh, this guy is having Vietnam flashbacks. Yeah, we had a reunion. Seth had a talking to. And maybe we came to an understanding, maybe we didn't. Seth then learned that Valerian is in town and decided that murder was the best option.
Not even. I don't even know what was the plan, really, because there was
There is no plan. There was no plan. The plan was just to turn up. And yeah, we turned up at the dockyard.
No,
Where-
what are you saying? I specifically, Marigold specifically told everyone we are not going there to kill anyone. Stop it.
Just
Conan
because
was
you
also
said
down
it.
with that
We are
idea.
going to eavesdrop, and that's it.
Problem is, I think we're being eavesdropped at the moment,
Um,
considering it was here.
Well, that doesn't matter. We are still eavesdropping as well.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's you're the gang. We're just here to eavesdrop, and
There's just eaves everywhere.
yeah, this
There's so many
just
eaves.
all over the floor.
Seth is just like, yeah, no, you
They've
guys
got a
go.
tunnel.
Opens up Conan's boot, takes out a shotgun. It's like
Terrible.
I just
Terrible.
want to speak to him.
Conan
thought you
will
meant
not
that boots.
keep his weapons where people know where they are, apart from the one gun with pink rhinestones that you know, his sister uses, and all of the weapons are
It's perfectly fine. Seth already
it's
has
not.
Brandon's gun. It's fine.
Stop saying it's fine. It's really not.
Why
It's
is
never
everyone
fine.
not?
We're fine.
Everyone
Don't
picked up.
worry.
I don't know what
Where all these
happened. But
guns come from?
yeah, everyone's while you've been away, everyone has been got strapped.
Yeah, everyone's
Um,
loaded now, apparently.
Loaded.
Locked and loaded.
I get loaded in the game. Everyone just got loaded because of me.
I mean, we could have guessed that Marigold was strapped, like with a brother like that. Absolutely. Come
And of
on.
course, it had to be pink and bloody rhinestone.
Yes.
Naturally.
The holster
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Ay, ay, ay.
Let's go for.
Oh my god. This tie is
Arnold.
pissing me off.
Remember, you did nearly a year and a half of that.
Well, and now it's different.
Now my
Now
body
everything
feels
is
different.
Yeah, that was a
Exactly.
million years ago. Like,
Exactly. That was 15,000 years ago. Like,
It's been so long.
it's been.
Okay,
Anyway.
so two distinct things happened at the end of last episode. One of them is totally inconsequential, being that I stole the pink Lamborghini. That's look. I love that thing. Then Marigold did pick up that someone had been watching. Someone was up on the upper cargo containers. You couldn't see them, but you could hear their footsteps.
See, and my dumbass was just like, yeah, there's a guard up there. I just can't see him.
yeah. There's a moment during the cool last night with the dads. Like, yeah, there's a guard up there. And I went, you thought it was a guard?
Sure.
Yeah.
And then Inez thought for a moment and went, oh.
Oh wait. Oh.
Like,
oh wait. Oh.
There's just a guard up there, by the way.
Yeah.
The guard in
That's
question.
literally what I thought. The guard in question, a literal gargoyle.
There is only one guard who is just sitting in that security box.
Amazing.
Looking at a book, and it's just on those like lift up barriers. Aside from that, there is no one else like around this area. It is just you four in a car.
Before we get out of the car, I think the first thing that Conan is gonna do is like, you never know what's gonna happen, even if you go and eavesdrop. Just kind of, he probably will lift his hoodie so that he can put like the straps in order to hold like the gun and ammo and shit on, like beneath his clothes, so that they're not visible to a first glance.
Okay.
He just wants to be prepared for the worst case scenario.
That's probably a smart thing to do. What about Seth? And has
I
Koga
think
put
the
the child lock on the door?
I think the first thing Seth does is just fucking unseen passage, cloak of shadows. If we're eavesdropping, we're making sure we're doing it well.
Okay.
Very smart.
Let
Which is
me.
just one rouse check.
One rouse, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Which I'll never fail. I would never. Right?
Mm.
Ha! That was a 10. Suck it.
You will need someone to open the car door for you. Because opening the car door will remove it. You can't interact with your environment, as Helena found out. Totally
Helena?
unrelated. Totally unrelated.
Don't.
It's fine.
You're dropping spoilers for something that's gonna air
In
like
a year's time.
50 ages from now. What the fuck?
Look, if someone
Guys.
is clever enough to remember that, you deserve a medal. Thank you.
Guys, if you're hearing this, cover your ears. If you're watching, the Fabulous
No,
campaign on
no.
Sundays,
You're
don't.
fine.
Shh.
What is Marigold and Lucille doing in their respective seats?
Yeah, I think that Marigold just gets out and then you know what? I don't think she's taken the gun with her. I think she's literally like, we're just eavesdropping. We're like whatever, and if someone catches us, I can weasel our way out of there, like it's gonna be fine.
Fine. It'll be
She-
fine.
Yeah, she definitely has more presence powers now, so she can definitely get out of there.
Between sessions, these lot have had an XP splurge.
No, we didn't.
And
Yes, we did.
everyone's,
Very proud of it.
it's okay because everyone else in the game got an XP splurge as well. You think Tabula Rasa was your worst problem? Anyway, continue.
Yeah, Lucille also just gets out. I guess she'll get out and like take her time with closing the door behind her, given the situation. And as she's kind of looking around, and taking her time. She's gonna like she's gonna reach into her pocket and pull out a compact and like pretend to look in the mirror and like sort out her makeup before she closes the door. But obviously she can't fucking see herself. So she's fully just pretending the entire time and just like checking out her makeup, whatever, pretending to like fix it or whatever. And while she's doing that, a part of the shadow behind her, you see something like really quickly move from her shadow to another one and just like disappear towards one of the containers. And she's going to use Unseen Servant.
Yeah.
That she's sent out to kind of scope the area.
Not me having to remind myself how sense and unseen and obfuscate powers interact.
So, Shadow Servant, it's basically just a shadow.
Yeah.
That travels around within shadows, so it can go like climb walls, slip under doors and stuff like that, but can't go into super brightly lit areas.
Yeah, it hears and sees everything in its vicinity and can give any information as soon as it's reabsorbed into a creature's shadow. Okay. The good news is there's not a lot of lights on in this dockyard. Whether that's a deliberate choice or not, you can't quite tell, but your servant can move around. If you wanna send it somewhere later on when you see it, just let me know, and you can send it in.
I've basically just sent it out to see if there's anyone around, to kind of look in various places to see if you can find anyone.
Okay.
Because it gets like a task, so I've sent it off to go see if there's anyone around, and then it will return to me with any information.
I will turn on my sentiency.
Okay. Nothing immediately comes up, but you're going to keep it on, I imagine, as you like go through. Okay. Nothing immediately comes up, even when you look up at where you heard the noise. I rolled better this time. I think Shadow Servant comes back pretty quickly. This compound is kind of like a cube, and there's cargo containers dotted around the edges. There is like a central office in the middle. That's where the most people are. Aside from that, there's one or two people sort of lurking around, sort of between the cargo containers and the office in the middle. They just seem to be casually walking around. There's about 2 or 3. This isn't... I suppose everyone but Seth. No, Seth appointments as well. Rick usually has more guards here. There's usually a lot more people here. So either something's wrong or Rick has made a conscious choice to keep people away. But with the Shadow Servant, you can kind of get a layout. So if you want to go in, you kind of know where they are, so you know which way to go to avoid being seen. There is a way in There is, to the right side of the wall by the gate, there is a smaller container on the outside, which if you get up on, you can then go up again to get onto the bigger cargo container and then hop over and get into the compound if you don't want to go through the main gate.
Do we want to go through the main gate?
I don't think it's a good idea.
No, that would be suicide. Which is on brand, but no.
Yeah, the rest of what we're doing isn't. Fine. Yeah, let's go around, I guess.
Okay.
We'll say that if it's about like climbing cargo, Conan can like offer to not necessarily be a step ladder, but like help lift people up.
Do we have to go like up and over to get to the office?
Yeah. So
Okay.
there's two routes. Either you go through the main gate, which is entirely on the ground floor, or
Yeah.
you go up to the cargo containers and then
Yeah,
go
got it.
down and then into the office.
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
I make me Marigold wits awareness.
Oh shit. Okay.
You can take your hearing as well.
Okay. Confirm hearing. Ooh, 5 successes.
The highest point in this compound is an extra cargo container on one of the walls, which takes to a 3rd level. It's not a very big container. It's like it's a small square one. You can't see it, but that same sensation you felt at the barn, you can pick up on top of that container.
Okay. Is this while we are all on top of the containers, like making our
As
way
you're
over?
climbing up, as you're getting up.
As we're climbing up, got it. Okay. I think probably Marigold would be the first to get up, and so while everyone is down there, everyone can see Marigold kind of look up and then like look around, and then she locks eyes with the top of that container, and she, in a low tone of voice, not very loudly, not whispering either, she'll just go, "We're being watched." I think
Leah is thinking.
I mean, I think I'll just, in the meantime, help everyone get up.
Yeah, I was just checking about
Marigold
how much Steph can
climbing
talk.
in heels.
Yes, and
Just
gotta
like-
look good while sleuthing. Come on.
I believe you can whisper. If you talk any louder than that,
no sound louder than a whisper.
then it breaks it.
Okay.
Well, it says then the power automatically works, so I'm assuming there's going to be a roll if I'm gonna speak louder than a whisper.
I always thought if you spoke louder than a whisper, it deactivated. Because you've made a noise that someone can use to triangulate where you are.
You're
Same
gonna
with
whisper.
running.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you all get up onto this like second level container. You can now look down. You can see this like. It looks like it was once a porta cabin that has just had like concrete poured along the side to kind of make it more permanent. There are what look like blackout curtains in the windows. And Lucille, like what that shadow servant told you, you can now sort of map mentally. You can sort of see the positions of these guards walking around. They aren't following a strict like patrol pattern. They're not that coordinated. They are just sort of casually moving along. Two of them walking together, having a conversation. One of them is just leaning against like what looks like a crate. None of them are near the office door. Yes.
I'd like to try something.
Oh no. Go on.
So we're still within sight of this person watching us, right?
Yeah, but they're gone now.
Now you've soiled my plans. Fuck you. Okay. Never mind. No, it's cool.
The moment...
No, it's cool. It's fine.
Sorry, no. Okay, out of interest, what was the plan?
No.
Were you going to give a middle finger to them?
No. Absolutely not. I was actually going to do something really cool with my new powers, but it's fine.
Okay, what is your new power? No, I insist.
Well, here's the thing. You said they're gone
Okay.
now, but how would
Yeah.
they know that? Because if they're going off sound, then they just know that they heard someone observing us. Did they also hear them leave?
You didn't hear them leave,
All right.
but they're not there now. If you like, sense the
Right.
unseen is not pinging back the same. You didn't hear them leave. It could just been they deactivated the power.
All right.
Look, you got over the container and looked right at them. While they were
And
looking
then-
right at you.
And then I thought, oh, good idea.
You,
but no.
you didn't do the casual thing of like looking around. You kind of immediately went.
Okay.
Well,
So what you're
yes.
saying is they made eye contact.
Yeah.
Okay, and then that person's disappeared.
Yeah.
They've left.
They-
Because
they-
they're like,
Yeah, they knew they got caught. And Marigold is getting annoyingly good at that.
mhm.
This isn't the first time Marigold's caught them.
Who knew her one weakness was a top par with sense the unseen.
But yeah, you get up. You've got these people walking around. Seth, you're still under shadow. I should point out, not technically invisible. Just people's
Yeah.
minds forget that you exist. Walk
Exactly.
in front of any camera, and you are visible on that camera.
Cool beans.
Okay, so there's a couple guards walking around.
Yep.
Mhm.
And we kind of want to get rid of them if we want to do our eavesdropping thing. Because is there a place where we can eavesdrop without being seen by these guards, or is that unable?
Give me wits investigation, anyone
Sure.
who wants to take a moment to look around and get this.
Wait, my investigation sucks. Does everyone have good investigation?
What was it? Wits
I
investigation.
have
Wits
a whole
investigation.
0 in investigation.
I have 1. So
Let me check. 0 in
this is-
investigation, but yeah, no, 0 in investigation. Only 2 in wits.
how about Lucille?
I have wits.
No investigation though.
Okay, let me.
Okay, no. I got 4. I got 4 dice.
Okay.
I'll do it. Investigation wits. I'm just trying to gauge who's best at what, you know, like oh, okay.
Nice.
Successes.
This is.
Again.
There is a sort of a bunch of boxes by one of the windows. You could duck behind that and listen in against the wall. There's not enough space for 4 of you.
Is there a different place where there is?
On 3 successes, no. 2 of you could go there.
I think Seth will just. I mean, I'm assuming you relay that knowledge. Or not.
Well, she's thinking first.
You can think.
So
Think some thoughts.
yeah, because is there?
I love
So
calling
okay,
them.
so this compound is in the middle of
Yep.
the harbor.
So square, another square in the middle, and then you got that little bit which is like pathway.
Okay, so outside of that, there's just containers and whatever, like, and then a pathway and blah blah blah. I don't know if it'll pull all the guards though. There's 3 guards, you said.
There's 3 guards. And at the moment, you just know that they're guards.
Yeah. I think that you see Marigold's eyes like darting around the place, like from up here. And as she's trying to find a way to help even more. But she just goes, all right, boxes near window. 2 people can sit behind.
And I think at that point, Seth will just whisper, right, on my way. And you can't really see her looking at you guys, but she'll just make her way, I guess. I don't know, because we're on top of containers, then you have this container field in the middle. How high is it that you're able to just go down and go up to the containers, or were they connected by bridges or something?
No bridges connecting them. It looks like there was once upon a time, but it's been removed.
Right.
Okay.
You would have to go down into the concourse and then move across to this office.
Gotcha.
Courtesy of still pointing out where they are, you know the route to get there without being seen.
Okay. I think Marigold is like, she looks at the 2 of them and it goes, one of you go, because if I'm up here, I can distract them somehow. So if you get caught or whatever, so one of you go.
I'm thinking if, like, this is Rice thinking if Conan
Mhm.
would be of more help down on the floor level or would be of more help from up above. But I think he might be of a bit more help if he was, like, closer to the building, really. Considering that Lucille can, like, manipulate shadows and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's
So yeah, I think he's gonna think of it for a second, and then he's gonna go. I think he will also like take his gun out just in case, like if he has to act fast, like mostly to use the um hilt rather than anything else, like the um
Yeah,
part that you hold on to, like the handle. The safety is still on and everything. It's just to if he has to do something real fast, knock him out or something, it's easier to hit with that than punch the guy's lights out because that kind of leaves a bigger mark than. So yeah, he's trying to be stealthy. Just, just like pulls on his hoodie, reaches beneath on the straps, and then takes out the gun and goes, jumps down.
Conan's going down. Who's joining Conan? Just
I mean, Seth
Conan.
was basically already making her
I
way.
think Seth is
Yeah,
already
Steph's already
making her
gone.
way,
That's
yeah.
going there.
Kind of parkouring. Well, not
Very
running,
slow.
of course. But...
Very
Yes.
slow movement.
Oh my god, me and Lucille up top. Oh my god.
Suddenly, Marigold gets out a bottle of champagne.
Just a
They're
picnic
getting out a
blanket and
bottle of
everything.
champagne, having a picnic,
Yeah,
and then there's like
that's it.
Conan down below trying to actually make it do his job.
I think.
No, no blanket.
After you, my lady, sort of.
Oh, delightful! Thank you.
Oh my god.
Lucille will send her shadow servant off as well because there's room for two, but this one doesn't take up any room.
No.
You and the shadow.
Yeah. And it will definitely get there faster than anyone else.
Yeah.
So she'll send that down as well. But obviously she can't get any information from it until it's back
Comes
with
back.
her. So it's just down
Okay.
there as a recon essentially. Question. Like a mechanics question. So I have 2 sight abilities,
Mm-hmm.
both of which don't require a rouse check.
Yep.
So can I just activate them at the same time?
I believe
Could
you
it just
can.
be an amalgam?
I believe you
like-
can, yeah.
Well, unless it says otherwise. Yeah,
Yeah.
then you can definitely.
Yeah.
'Cause
I guess I can
they're
see.
both just being able to see more, essentially,
Yeah.
is the gist of it.
Yeah, you can activate both of them. Why not?
Cool. Then I will also turn on whatever the Oblivion version is.
The
called
Oblivion
again.
Sight.
Oblivion Sight and Sense the Unseen is basically she has an amalgam of those two now. So when her eyes go black, she can see sense the unseen and also see through darkness. Just because if we're going to sit up here and just be on observation,
Mm.
I'm curious about a thing. If, for
Go on.
example, the unseen servant was close by, even if we didn't know it, if we were to tell the unseen servant, like, just kind of talking through the air and hope that the unseen servant hears, sort of like go back and report, would it listen, or is it only gonna listen to Lucille?
it only listens to me. So
Mm.
basically the direction I've given it is to go and be recon, is to just listen and observe and see what's happening. And I imagine she's given it a command along the lines of, if there is violence, come back to me and report.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you say anything to it, then it will hear it and can relay it back to her, but it will only come back.
Okay,
when
okay.
she's
So
told
it
it to.
can relay messages back. Okay.
Yeah, but
So-
it won't just like if you say to it, for example, go tell Lucille this thing, it won't. It'll hear you
Yeah.
said that, but
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Announce.
Love it.
Okay. Coden, Seth, you get close enough. You can hear voices the other side of this window. You actually discover that there is no window. It's a window hole, but there's no glass here. Either the glass was removed or it never came with glass.
You said that when people look at Seth, they just forget that she's there, right?
In theory, yes.
If I were to lift Seth up, like on my shoulder, so she can peek inside the window, like the window hole, the window.
There are blackout curtains that are down.
Caca.
You'd have to brush one of the curtains open to see through.
And she can do that. Okay.
I mean, you can do that. If you
Hold the
really
curtain
want to.
open while holding her up.
Yeah.
I can swish it and just let them
I mean,
think. Must
look,
have been the wind.
this window, this window is like waist height. So if you stand up, you can see through.
okay. Okay.
So, yeah, look, you
Then-
can like move the brush the curtain side if you like.
I think he might try to do that, like brush it slightly so that Seth can look inside, like just just a little bit.
Okay.
Since
Seth,
she does have the thing, so.
give me wits awareness.
Ah, great. I fucking love that shit. I fucking love that shit. 5 dice. What can go wrong?
uh-oh.
Oh no.
Apparently a lot can go wrong.
Willpower
Don't forget as well.
reroll
I have
that right
willpower.
now.
Yeah. Don't forget to recover willpower as well.
Oh
between
shit!
sessions.
I forgot that that's a thing.
Highest of
Yeah,
wits
let
of
me
resolve.
willpower this. Willpower reroll. Select dice to reroll.
I mean, 3 successes is fine. You don't go trigger me. The inner evil of me is being like, no, make it a 4 and have Seth Bestial fail right outside the window.
What
That
could
would be
go
awful.
wrong?
It would be awful because a certain white-handed man would peer through and grab them by the throat. On 3, the curtains pulled back enough. You can see Rick looking at you. Like there's 2 chairs in this room around a table. The one furthest away from you is the one looking at you, and that is Rick. The chair closest to you and has their back to you is a man in a white suit with grey hair. Rick, I need to roll for Rick.
Why don't I have my character sheet, by the way? I feel
And
so.
Rick
I
just
feel
didn't-
I haven't
I
imported
feel
it.
so naked.
Imported. Come on.
So naked.
Yes.
I'd have to go into the old server and re-import it.
I feel like
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
going in blind.
See, you gotta have it on your own computer.
Wh-
That's what I did.
I mean,
What?
look, if I have the old Foundry, then I can just go
Oh.
back.
I have. Unfortunately, I dropped my dice.
Oh my god. Where's the old foundry? Is there even an old foundry?
I think that might close this server.
Yeah, I have to
Yeah.
change. I have to change the active game, and also because the system's updated, it wiped most of your character sheet powers. Do you remember how do you remember how we used to have the old one?
Mhm.
That's why for when we had Secret Leto, I kind of had to rebuild her from memory and level her up. Hence Tabula Rasa. And I was pretty evil with the level up.
Oh well, it is what it is.
Rick notices and doesn't disguise the fact that they notice. They raise their left eyebrow, noticing that the curtain's just starting to like open slightly on its own. These are blackout curtains. They're heavy. The wind does not move these. They very quickly like realize, they clock that they're like looking slightly weird and immediately lower their eyebrow again and just nervously goes, so anyway, we were talking about?
We were talking about possible trade routes here. Please, keep it together. Thank you.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Stop saying that like everything's fine. Nothing's fine.
It is fine.
All right. I'll choose to believe you, Rick. Now, I'm not here for a very long time or a very long conversation, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I would like to be able to pull goods through your ports here in Rotterdam and put them out throughout the world. Whatever else business I have is none of yours, to be honest.
But I'm supposed to shoulder the responsibility.
Well, if you would like, yes. I mean, this is your harbor. I would like to respect your... how do I say? Not necessarily wishes, but your territory. I would like you to work in the way you see fit and the way you want.
Because here's the thing, not to sound glib. You want to respect my territory, but you sent me Seth. You want to respect my territory, but you sent a spy to cause chaos in the city.
I didn't send you, Seth. I had her go over here. I didn't send you anything. I made her go away. That's what I did.
Yeah, well, now I have the same problem you have.
And what is that?
You're a chaos mongerer.
All right.
So what am I supposed to do? Kick her out of Rotterdam?
Figure it out, Rick. I am not the Baron of Rotterdam. I have enough shit on my hands. Do something.
Okay, fine. Fine. Why Rotterdam? I mean, there's Calais, Hamburg, like there's other ports.
Rotterdam is closest and has the biggest trade routes throughout. It is easier to conceal than some smaller ports.
And where exactly is most of the stuff going past Rotterdam?
I don't see how that's any of your business, Rick.
I think I'll work it out once the containers come in.
Well, great. Then you'll work it out at that point.
You do realize the optics of this, right? Us working together, making a deal. Elise isn't going to like this. She'll think I'm planning some sort of grand conspiracy to take over the city.
Valerian kind of looks around the room.
Roll
And he
me
goes-
6 on.
No. Yes, go ahead.
Roll me 6 dice for Valerian.
Kaka. Am
I'm using the old I'm using the NPC sheets, which just states that you roll X amount of dice.
Am I allowed to try and react while this is happening? While he's looking around to sort of pull back the blinds?
You can.
Oh my god. /R. 60/10?
I can.
Let me see.
Oh, what? 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 successes.
4 successes. You give me dexterity athletics, Conan.
1, 2, 3. My athletics is 2, so that's 5.
Is there any way that Seth can help? In like,
Not while they're invisible. Well,
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I don't know if you can touch anything.
I was thinking like
Yes.
tapping your shoulder to keep you aware to have it done faster, but
Okay, so I have 2 10s, a 9, an 8, and a 3.
That's also
Okay.
4 successes.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, in contests like this, it usually goes to the acting vampire. However, Valerian is not actively looking around the room
No.
to find something. He was merely just looking around the
Looking around.
room to say, do you see Elise anywhere?
Like, do you see? What's that curtain doing? Yeah, I think by like the hair of a millisecond, Conan, you are able to let go of the curtain so that when Valerian's eyes go over it, it looks shut.
And then he goes back.
Yeah.
So the curtain is gonna open again.
Very good.
Um,
Yeah, he goes,
Yeah.
do you see Elise anywhere? Because at this point in time, I do not see Elise anywhere, and I don't see how she has to know that we have made this deal. This is between you and me, Rick.
you think things stay secret forever?
If you keep your mouth shut, yes.
They always said don't do deals with the devil, but fine. I will agree to let you move whatever the fuck it is you want through Rotterdam.
Great. He reaches into his breast pocket and he gets out a contract.
You already had one made up?
Of course I did. I'm not a fucking unprepared loser. And he unfolds it,
Mm.
shoves it towards him, gives him a pen, and Valerian goes, "Now read that thoroughly. I wouldn't be a proper businessman if I didn't point you to that."
So good job you reminded him, because otherwise Rick was just going to sign it. To get this over and done
God damn
with.
it.
So what the contract says is that Valerian is free to move certain goods through Rotterdam, that this has no effect on Rotterdam itself, that this is not going to start any wars, that Rick and his workers are supposed to be agreeable, that they are supposed to help him in doing so. If not, Valerian will carry out these things himself. He will still have access to this port. He will just make sure that it gets done on his terms, which is not something Rick would want in this situation. Also looking at the optics of everything.
Yeah, I think Rick looks at this and winces slightly. It's like, this is basically akin to blackmail. Either I do what you want, or you'll do it anyway behind my back.
I can let you know if that's what you want.
You wouldn't have
Either
me
way, it will
replaced, would you?
Why would I do that?
I don't know. I've heard stories about what you did.
About what I did where?
How you took power.
Oh, come on. That
Turning
power was
everyone
given to me
against each other.
freely. That power was given to me freely. London knew that without me it would suffer.
Of course, because it's always about Saint Valerian, right?
If you keep going like that, I will have to revoke this contract.
Oh, I'm gonna roll one dice to see what it does.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, Rick, for
You
fuck's
don't-
sake.
you don't have to revoke it. And Rick tears it up.
No. Are you stupid? Or are you pretending to be stupid? Oh.
I've decided that I want to decide my own fate and not have it dictated to me.
Rick, I want you to rethink this very, very, very carefully. And he reaches into his breast pocket and gets another copy out. He puts it on the table. I think it is really within your best interest to keep power here. Truly. I don't want whatever is going on here. I don't want any of it. I have, once again, I have enough going on in London. I don't want another group of people outside of my country to be working here. I don't want that. See, Rick, what's going to happen if you don't sign that contract is that I am going to get a group of my people. They are going to be working here and not listen to you. They are going to do whatever they need to do, carry out whatever I tell them, and get this done anyway. And it's not going to be nice. This is your work environment. I don't want to fuck with it. Really, truly. I think once again, this is your form of a domain, right? And as a holder of a domain, I can understand that it is nicest to have your own things going on in your own domain. I don't want to do that. And I don't want to replace you. I will if I must, but I do not want to. Do you understand this, Rick?
I do. You
So
have
really,
just pass me the
really.
contract. He'll take the second
Alright.
contract and rip it again. You have attack dogs, but so do I.
See, now I would love to have his fucking sheet. What the fuck kind of
What-
disciplines
what-
did I have?
You had
Because I
dominate.
knew I had manipulation, dominate shit.
Yeah,
So
you had
like,
dominate powers.
I need to look at the book then. Hold on.
Open the compendium.
Oh yes.
Just go to dominate. Yeah, no, Rick goes on a bit of a side rant about how
There.
he's not happy. Like he feels that like Valerian's already moved this work crew in behind his bank. They're practically moving in furniture. Like points out like in pink Lamborghini outside. Like they're already moving in. So why should I cooperate? And Rick grows a backbone for a moment and talks about how they have people. I think Conan, Seth, you realize they're describing Marigold and Conan, assuming that they're going to come to.
Rick is the dumbest motherfucker alive.
I think
Um,
I think that Conan for once actually makes a proper expression of like pure what the fuck is this bitch talking about? Like there's just a huh expression on him for a second. Like in his mind his first thought is he better not be describing me because I swear to God.
It's like, I'm fine.
So I just don't know how far Valerian went. I know that Valerian has the forgetful mind.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has like implant suggestion or mass manipulation or like terminal decree or anything. I don't
By now he'd have
remember.
level 4. By now he'd have level 4 powers.
Can I add something?
Yes,
Yeah?
please.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So
I was getting messages on the screen on the right, and I was just like, oh, okay, no, I'll do that then.
I have plans. So when the first contract was ripped,
Yeah.
that was a type of violence, and the Shadow Servant has returned to Lucille and relayed everything that's just happened, all the conversation and stuff, and where Rick is at the minute. And Lucille, because the way it works is basically she reabsorbs the shadow into her, and that relays the information. She will turn to Marigold and just be like, I will be right back, sweetheart. And then she's gonna head down, and she's just gonna go up to the door and open it, lean against the doorway, looking across at Rick, and be like, oh dear, now what are you up to? I don't think you should be here.
This is my office.
And you're talking to whom?
I think at the notice of you opening the door and him seeing a young lady, he stands up. He is very polite.
Oh my God.
So he stands up And he, because we're kind of far away from each other, he kind of puts a hand on the buttons of his overcoat, and makes a small bow and goes, Valerian Bayonet, it's nice to meet you. And who are?
Lucille Voss.
Wow, okay. Well, what are you doing here, Lucille Voss? Because this is supposed to be a discussion between client and work giver.
Clientele.
Well, upon my observation, I believe this is supposed to be a conversation between business owners. And I think you should be talking to me instead.
Outside, Conan is just kind of like.
All right. Yeah, Valerian, I think, looks for a third chair. I think it'll probably be I think that Valerian was sitting in like a nice office chair. And I think that he finds one of those like foldable chairs. And so he folds it open and then sets it down. And then he sits on that and offers you the office chair.
She'll walk over as if she's going to go towards it, but actually goes to Rick's instead.
What?
Darling, you don't need to be here.
He'll get up, sort of brush his one shoulder against Lucille's slightly and lean in. Don't you fucking dare.
Are you implying that what I am doing is more audacity than what you are?
Just be careful.
I'm very careful. Unlike you.
Rick is gonna storm off, cursing about how, in his mind, he should have put the coterie to death a long time ago, and will slam the door, and go outside.
Lucille will take his seat and then point at the one that that you were previously in, rather than the folded out one.
I think he takes a second. He has his hand up to his face like this, and he looks at you intrigued. And he stands up and he goes, I am very interested in what the meaning of all of this is, because I was under the impression that I was talking to the right person. Am I not?
Are you aware of the current situation in Rotterdam?
I am going to be quite honest. And he walks over and sits down in the chair. I have no idea. I don't keep tabs on other cities. I hope that other cities keep everything in check on their own. But it seems differently.
Well, my first advice would be you should probably check that out before you start making deals with people.
Touché, madam.
In Rotterdam, we have an equal split currently.
Well, this I was aware of course, yes.
And by trying to make a deal with one side, inevitably you'll be upsetting the other, yes?
Well, if this deal was kept under wraps, the other side did not have to know.
It's a very big if.
That is indeed. It is very much trusting other people's judgments, and
Security.
yes, indeed.
Did you bring your own security?
If I told you, that would be not very secure, would it?
It's already not very secure. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here, would I?
I see. All right. So, do I try and close this deal with you then?
Yes.
All right.
I've heard what you have to say. I've heard what you want. And I can do that for you.
Really?
As a third party.
All right. As a third party. So, will Rick not have anything to do with this?
There is an agreement amongst the two heads in Rotterdam and ourselves.
All right. So then I have another question, which I wasn't going to propose at first, however. Seeing how agreeable you are and how much I like that you are a businesswoman as well, I have a proposal. See, back in London, I run a great business. A business in blood packs. Providing for hungry vampires on the street who need it to get bagged blood out of vending machines. I've seen in the last years that they have been up throughout London, that they are beneficial and sometimes even save a vampire's life here and there. Would you consider putting a demo here in Rotterdam?
And the proceeds?
Well, I can give you a share for sure.
Yes. The amount, darling.
I think he does some rough calculations, because how much would a bag of blood be? Like this I haven't talked about. Thought about.
You don't
Valerian
expect
thought
it as a
about it.
percentage.
I guess so. Yeah.
Like 50-50, 70-30.
Yeah. True.
Now you got to think about what number won't offend Lucille.
Exactly. I think he goes, well, this is negotiable, of course, but I was thinking 40%.
For yourself.
No, the 40% would be for you.
Darling, if you want to set it up here, under my watch, that means I'm doing an awful lot of work for you. And I'm worth quite a lot of money.
Correct. So I'll give you the 60 and we'll be agreed.
Yes, that's very agreeable.
All right. So, just to have it clear, whatever is in this contract, and he produces a third.
Course he
This
does.
boy!
Can
What
we
is
understand?
happening?
3 contracts! How big are those pockets?
2
Damn.
contracts were ripped. Rick was kicked out of his own
hey,
office.
it's
Lucille
one-
is now doing.
It is a
Nice.
one-page contract.
Oh, okay. I was thinking
And-
it was thick.
No, it is a one-page contract, and it was one for Rick, one copy for Valerian, and then a copy to have on file. So when he gets home, he's gonna have to print 2 more. But all right,
This is essentially the pink back slip that
Exactly.
the pen goes
Yeah.
through to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
exactly. So he folds it out, and then he takes the pen and adds onto it everything that we've spoken about blood vending machines.
hmm
And he slides the contract towards you. No, before he does that, he scratches out Rick's name, and he goes, Lucille Voss. So, and is there a company attached to you that will act on your regard? You said third party.
There are a few that I have to choose from.
Do you want to choose those now, or?
Let me look at the contract and I'll decide.
All right. He slides the contract towards you, including the pen.
And yeah, she'll scan it. And then, given what details it has about like the type of shipping and stuff that goes on, she'll make an estimate as to which of the shady businesses is probably the best one to do it under.
Yeah, so it has everything to do with getting ships from there over here and then having transport with the goods towards Berlin.
Okay, interesting. Then yeah, and from that she'll decide which shadow fake company or whatever
Yeah,
she'll
just
use
scribbles it
and
down.
add that in. Yeah,
One of the many shell companies that we still have in a file cabinet somewhere.
yeah.
I haven't
Um,
used this one in a while. Let me just.
yeah, literally. She'll take out her ugly ass phone, take a photo of the contract, take a photo of Lucian, and then put it away again.
He goes, I could have emailed you a contract, you know.
And you will.
Yes, of course.
But now I have the original copy on file too.
Understandable. He takes the contract, and was there a fridge in here?
Can be a fridge in here.
Great,
Rick lives here. Well,
great.
most of the time.
His brother popping champagne? What the fuck?
No, something more evil, unspeakable. So he pockets the contract, then he goes over to the fridge. No, he goes over to some cabinets, probably gets out 2 glasses that are like any way, shape, or form. I'm hoping he has wine glasses. Probably not though. So it's probably just gonna be some mismatched fucking cups.
Yeah.
Well, Rick. Oh no, Anarch. Fuck. Yeah. Okay. No.
Not only are they
Mismatched.
mismatched, one of them just says "World's Best Dad" on it.
You suck. Do you know that?
Is he even a dad?
No,
He's not
No.
even a dad.
No. He's just
It's a-
annoying.
it's a hodgepodge of cups that they like acquired.
Amazing.
Okay, so there has to be another cup other than that one. I will not be taking that.
I would like
it
to
and smashes it to the floor.
I would like to include that maybe in that like cupboard there is a cup with like Brick's face that probably at some point Conan decided to like mail it to him as an April Fool's joke.
Oh
It
my
just
God.
has his like face mid sneeze or
Terrible.
something.
Terrible. Anyways, I get 2 at least glassware. cups.
There are like
Mismatched,
juice
but-
glasses
yeah.
and whatnot.
I'm just thinking he has like those fucking stock image IKEA fucking glasses, like those IKEA like little cups. And then he goes to the fridge, gets out the bag of blood that he had indeed put in there, and he pours a cup for each. And he goes over to Lucille, offers 1 glass, and he goes, "Don't worry, it's not just blood, there is also something else mixed into it. A nice drink."
She'll take it and kind of smell it to see if she can sense what has been added to it.
Yeah, so it's Valerian's like blood cocktail. So it has mostly blood and then some kind of liquor mixed into it. Some kind of hard fucking bullshit in there. And he will then walk over to the curtain and rip it open.
Motherfucker. I would like to react to that if possible.
By doing what?
I don't think he was gonna see you, but if you would have stayed hidden.
I mean, like, that's the thing. I want to stay as hidden as possible, like, as to not be seen. Like, that was the reaction, to hide, for fuck's sake.
Just
Okay.
slam on the ground. Like,
Well,
you-
not even.
both of you, just like fully.
Like,
Just
say-
accidentally suplex her. Like,
So, I did
because you just
have-
react, forgetting she's on your shoulders.
I did have a scene that I was gonna play after that, but I think this works out even better.
Okay.
Seth and Conan, like, so Seth, you've been standing here the whole time, looking through this gap, watching the person you hate the most in the world be like meters away from you. And then you watch Lucille walk in and basically sign a contract. Bit ironic considering before we were talking about, maybe you should be careful who you do deals with, Seth, Elise, and now we've swung in the other direction. However, you two are so engrossed in like holding the curtain back, looking through, you don't recognize what's behind you. So this is what Valerian's doing. Valerian is going to the curtain because they know someone's behind the curtain. They don't know it's you. They push the curtain back, and sitting on the cargo container behind you, less than a meter away, kicking their feet a little bit on the container.
Can I, like, die right now, please?
She's been there the whole time.
And we,
Marigold
nothing.
saw
Like,
none of this?
Marigold might have seen it, but how is Marigold going to tell them?
another
That would
Could've
alert
done
question.
the thanks.
something.
I mean, I don't think that Conan.
Well,
is
she has a really cool new power that if you would give it a chance to use.
And here's another thing. Hold up, because Conan can't see inside at the moment. Wasn't he on the fucking lookout? What the hell?
I mean, you can look at it if you like, but
We probably would have done
They-
so. She can still look. She can. Lita can still be there. Just maybe
They've
not
been-
have seen. look, if anything, if Marigold saw this, she has this cool new power called Throne Voice, where she can put her voice in between these two. So if she
That's
saw
cool.
something,
Yeah, do it.
she
do
would
it, do it.
have put her voice in between them and be like, "Someone's sneaking up behind you. Hide now."
Conan would have listened to that if that happened. What the fuck?
Okay, go hide then.
Do that. Yeah. Do
Okay.
that.
I
Go
would
hide.
like to hide.
Make that canon, 100%.
Yes,
so like,
this is
Go
canon.
hide.
so I imagine, and I'm fully taking over here, Salem. I'm
Go for
sorry. So I
You're
imagine.
better at this than me. Okay.
Well, it's just my character.
I have played
Exactly.
Leto once in the Hunter campaign, okay? It was stressful.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, so I imagine then, whilst this conversation has been happening inside, what Marigold and Conan would have seen while they were keeping observation on what's going on is that you had the two guards who were walking around with each other, and then you had the one that was leaning up against a container. You see the one who was leaning up against the container after a while walks off in a direction behind a container. You don't see them. They're gone. The next time anything interesting happens is that on that container behind Conan is as soon as the feet start kicking, it reveals Leto. So obviously it slowly just comes up from the feet as she starts kicking, and then Marigold and Conan would obviously clock her because she's just sat on the fucking thing kicking at feet.
Yes. And that's when Marigold would have told them, "Hide now." So what did you roll to hide?
I don't know what to roll to hide because that's what I asked.
Roll dexterity cell. There.
Dexterity stealth.
Dexterity stealth.
Yeah, it's okay.
Let me
I
see
was
one
trying. I was trying to speak while at the same time banning a bot.
2,
Nice.
4, 5. Let's see. Well, I did succeed on all of them.
How many dice is that?
5.
5 successes.
Yeah.
And Seth got 4.
Oh.
Great. I mean, Steph has an easier time because she is invisible.
Yeah.
Assuming that Sense the Unseen wasn't being used.
And then I imagine at the same time is when
the curtain
the
rips
curtain
open.
opens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the place where Conan went probably also like trying to maybe a little. No, I don't think he would have actually pulled Seth along if he knew that that would break the thing. But where he hid was like in a blind spot of the container, as to
Well,
like
this-
just pressed against it.
This office is on stilts, so there's like a small gap.
Yeah, but he's also trying
Yeah.
to hide from the person behind him. So like there's two, you know, Leto would see on beneath, but then so he's
I
kind of
mean, Valerian wouldn't be like leaning out and looking down. He is opening this curtain to look upon his success.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. So he's just opening the curtain to see like the containers and like guards roaming around and being like,
it's
"Oh,
more
this is
like I think he's mainly hiding from Leto, but also trying to not be seen by Valerian when he opens the curtain.
Yes.
Like that's what it's kind of trying to prevent both if possible. So he's gonna use like one of the container's blind spots and press against it.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of containers here. If he presses
Mhm.
like with
Mhm. Yeah. And I think that, I mean, Valerian doesn't necessarily have to do a like awareness check here. He's not looking. He's not actively looking for someone. He is once again has opened the curtain to look upon, and then turns towards Lucille.
Vito's just on a container. Like
Exactly. Well, he looks towards Lucille and has the glass in his hand. And he is, it seems like he's kind of waiting for you to join him. Like
Yeah.
at the window.
She'll raise her glass, stand up.
Mm-hmm. And he just goes, well, to a deal well made with a person who is actually competent.
Indeed. Wasn't this a lot more efficient than anything else you've been talking about?
I think you might be right. And I don't say that often. And he clinks your glass. And then takes a sip. You have seen him pour this, by the way, and it's out of the same bag. So
Yeah.
as soon as he takes a drink, I think you'll know that it's safe.
Yeah. She'll also cheers Leto through the window and then take a sip.
Yeah, I think he then does the same, and he goes, that is my security, by the way.
I think she'll do the eyes thing again, where they go like completely black. As she's like making eye contact with him, her eyes like slowly fill up with black, and she'll be like, yes, I guessed.
She'll be going home with me soon enough. You won't have any, how do you say? You won't see her very long anymore. And she
Lucia will
stop
take a
talking to her.
sip of the cocktail, kind of clearly be like contemplating it and just being like, this is interesting.
What's interesting is you don't throw up, even though there's alcohol in this. However Valerian's blended it, it doesn't trigger the vomiting.
Yeah, she's definitely got a look of like slightly bemused, like, oh, okay.
I can send you more if you want.
As a freebie?
Yes, of course.
Don't you treat your clientele well?
I very much do. And he takes another sip.
But I'm not worried if they decide to stay, and she's looking towards Leto.
You're not? I think your friends might feel differently.
Well, I'm sure she'll be more problem to the Annex and the Camarilla.
I think you're correct. Still, I will take her home, or if she wants to roam somewhere else. I don't keep her. She's not my pet.
Interesting.
Why?
Curious why.
Well, because I've learned over years with working with her that she is better set free than to be bound. And so, if she wants to go somewhere where she wants to go, she can. I am not her keeper. I have someone else for that.
I see. You must trust her then.
Yes, very much. Great deal. once again, years of working together crafts trust very well. Still, there are moments where I doubt whatever she's doing and ask myself, where has she gone off to now, and will she not cause trouble? But at this point, I feel like she can handle herself really well. So
Yes, I do believe that trust should be the foundation of any coterie. And she pointedly says that louder than necessary.
I'm sitting here waiting for the moment that Seth just snaps and comes out and just does something stupid.
I feel like Conan is also praying that does not happen because he is kind of caught in the middle here. Like, there are 3 things he's feeling right now. 1, good God, I hope Seth does not, go on a rampage over here. What the fuck is happening? Why is Lucille in there? And the third one, just a teeny tiny bit in the back of his head, is like, I'm so jealous she clocked that deal. God damn it, I wish it was me.
Yeah, Valerian at that goes, I think so too. In my coterie back then, our trust wasn't very high, at the beginning. However, after all we've been through, we've come to trust each other very well. Yes, absolutely. He does not clock that you are targeting anything. Like, of course, the white man is just like, yeah, sure.
Carries on like
exactly. The fucking mansplainer.
He's mansplaining over there. Even Conan is kind of like, what the fuck is bro talking about?
Yes.
just Lito's there like a tailor going.
Yeah. Absolutely she is. She's hearing all of this. Like
trust.
She's not that far.
I think Lucille will be like, so how long are you intending to stay?
Well, I was intending on at least staying here for the rest of this night and then leaving the next. Unless you have other plans.
Not in particular, I was just curious.
All right. Yes, then I will be leaving next night. There's not much else I really wanted to achieve around here.
I really want to do something, but Leah isn't here right now.
Oh my goodness.
It's fine. We can take a second because my brain is working at like 200 miles an hour because I'm trying to like get ahead of you two.
You're not going to.
No, I'm saying like, where are they
going?
Are they trying to make me go crazy?
However, what I will say is that this is the most power couple that has ever power coupled. And that is crazy.
Why have we done this? Why have we created the most...
Gold sitting up on the fucking like container, sort of like, not my woman. Not my woman.
Yeah, it's kind of like she's seeing the window and she's seeing them talking to each other and she's like, no.
Mari jumps down, runs to Conan's car, pulls out the sniper rifle from the gun they took, and just comes
runs
back.
straight into that office and goes, "That's my woman!"
Okay, so Inez, I need you to roll combat against yourself.
Leah confused, like, what the fuck is happening?
Don't worry about it.
Welcome back, Leah. Something's gonna happen, I think. I'll let you take over.
Yeah, Leto is going to jump down from the container.
Caca.
Do a little pirouette, and then disappear around a corner.
Why the pirouette?
I know how on edge everyone is. It's like, why
I am
the
very
detail?
on edge because I, at the moment, am like caught in the really badly in the fucking middle. Like I am in the worst position I could be in.
When you are caught between a rock and a hard place right now, that's.
I am, yeah, yeah. No,
I think.
poor Conan is sweating his balls off at the moment. He's just pressed to that wall.
be-
Like there's so many things that can go wrong, and he's pressed to that wall. Like holy fuck, I'm in the worst place ever. I wish I stayed up there.
To be
I think
fair,
Marigold does let Conan know that Lita has walked off.
He's not gonna
Around
move
the
yet.
corner.
He's.
Yeah, Leto goes
I don't think
around
there's-
the corner.
Oh, for Throne Voice, I did have to do a rouse check, by the way. I am so sorry. I
It's
do
okay.
have to do
2
that.
rounds.
There we go.
Honestly, I was expecting Leto to jump off the container, pirouette, and then just lean a hand out and somehow grab Leah by Seth by the neck and just know where they
my
were.
She's not done.
Oh god.
Not done.
She's not done. So she has used Scry the Soul
Mhm.
on
Oh.
everyone she's seen. So I will need to know the state of all characters in play at the minute.
The state of being.
So things like emotional
Your heart
state,
beats fast.
what type of supernatural
blood
being
taste.
they are, whether
What
they're
type of
committed
what?
to what kind of being they are. So supernatural, werewolf, vampire, ghoul, that kind of thing. Whether they are under the influence of magic, and whether they've committed diablerie in the last year.
Now, thankfully for Valerian, that's no longer true.
It's been a year, yes.
It's
been a hot
year.
It's been a hot minute.
God
God damn it!
So fucked.
I am technically under magic, right? Because I have
Yes.
that
You
thing
are
in
under
my
magic.
fucking head.
Yep.
Okay.
So basically, Leto gets the same level of information as if Lucille had done it before. So they know that Conan is touched by it. They know Marigold has been touched by something, but not as much.
Yeah, so
and
you just see
obviously,
a
Seth
soul
has-
who's very stressed and touched by something. Yeah, cool. I'm guessing Seth is with Conan at the moment, right?
Yeah, I think when hiding, Seth has not left Conan's side. Though I am wondering if she's able to just pull out her phone while using unseen
I don't think so, because that
uh,
means
passage.
You could
I don't
pull it
think
out,
she
but turning
can.
on the screen would immediately generate
Yeah.
light. I'm trying to work out if Scry the Soul can beat being hidden.
Scry the Soul can't,
No.
but the Sense the Unseen
Sense the unseen can. Yeah.
actually has that.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it was
unfortunately, Seth
mainly
will
to work out like what emotional state people are in, if
Yeah.
everyone's a vampire, if any of them have committed diablerie, and if there's any kind
So-
of magic influence.
Good news.
Within the last year,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I guess that you're not telling me, Seth. Yeah, everyone's a vampire. No one's committed diablerie. One person hiding behind a cargo container is under the influence of magic.
it was
Two
nice
other
meeting you.
people have a very faint whiff of that same magic, but it's much, much weaker. I I can't describe your emotional states. So I will have Conan describe theirs first.
As I said, a lot of things going on in his little man mind, you know, like usually he doesn't think about many things. He's perfected that thing of like not thinking about anything. At the moment there are thoughts in there. Good job, Conan. You did it. Yeah, he's like kind of trying to figure out how the fuck is he gonna get out of this. He is stressed about what Seth's going to do. He is slightly envious of the fact that Lucio managed to get that thing, and he's just like, yeah, he's kind of sweating because he knows that Lito vanished, and he has no clue where she could have gone. It is not like he can see her. He's a bruja. Does not have anything like sentience or anything like that. He's got a fist, I guess. If something touches him, he's gonna. But that's it.
What about Marigold all the way at the top of the containers?
Marigold is slightly anxious. Yeah, I think she's just anxious but alert. I feel like if a heartbeat was felt, it would be beating fast. I think that's really all. And then yeah, you can sense the tiny bit of magic touched her.
What about Seth?
Yeah, I think the main
invisible.
Yeah, I think the main emotion Seth's feeling is frustration. Frustration at the way that Rick is handling things. Frustration at the fact that Lucille is now making a deal with Valerian. Frustration about the fact that Leto is onto them. Frustrated about the fact that she cannot take her phone out and get her limo and get out of here without quote unquote being seen. Currently, I mean, I don't know in how far thoughts are being transferred. Like,
I don't think they're.
her main emotional state is
Yeah,
just
it's
frustration.
the emotional state. Not necessarily thoughts. No
Yeah.
thoughts can be read.
Good, then Leto does not know.
Okay, in which case the next thing that happens is just behind wherever Seth is hiding. They'll hear a voice really close to them that just goes, "Hello, Rockstar."
I think she'll pretend not to hear it. But with what was it, Scry the Soul?
Mhm.
You will sense more fear in her, definitely. But she'll pretend like I'm invisible, you don't know where I am. Bombastic side eye to decide where she heard the voice.
I'm guessing Conan can't hear this because it's very quiet, or
Yeah, it's just being whispered into her ear.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But Marigold can probably, I mean, if she's looking in that direction.
Yeah, she's looking.
Could
Go on.
I think no, because I'm still figuring out what the fuck I can do with Unseen Passage
Nothing.
without
Nothing.
breaking it. Yeah,
Nothing. You can
it's like,
whisper
oh,
back.
maybe I could just tug on Conan's pants or something. But
Toggle my pants.
Until you get
not in that way.
until you upgrade it, I think at level 4, yeah, you can't do much.
I can't
Eventually
be
you'll be able
fucked,
to.
no.
Eventually you'll be able to go full invisible and do whatever you want.
Well, I'm not that far away from it because I'm at level 3 of this game. But...
Nice.
Well, here's the thing, right? So Marigold does see you, does see Leto kneel down at an empty space where no one's supposed to be. And I think that the throne voice that must still be there, at least that's what I'm thinking.
I remember looking into that. Hold on.
Brass check. If using this powers in combination with the irresistible weapon, they must roll as usual. Okay, so there's no mention of it like
No.
disappearing if you don't like
No.
deactivate it or anything. So I think that right next to Conan, I think Conan hears, you've been compromised.
I think there's just a full second of Conan being like, "Welp, fuck," like in his mind. It's not like he can run from it. Like there's
I mean, you can run, but then all of
yeah, exactly. I knows I'm here. Well, there's no
And if you want that, I don't know.
I don't think I don't even know, like it's not like he can fight something invisible. That's the whole issue. And he doesn't want to leave Seth alone. So he's just gonna stand up sort of straighter, and I think he's taking his what the fuck. That distracted me, sorry. And I think he is gonna take the he's not gonna take the safety off. He's just gonna be more alert, like ready that if grabbed or something he can fight back.
All right. Continue, Leto.
But yeah, he's
Please.
gonna pretend that everything's fine. Killer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Lito's just after being like ignored, is just gonna keep talking to Seth and just be like, "What you doing here?"
I think she will try to keep ignoring it, but I don't know in how far.
Dumb and Dumber stand on a mission. What happens?
Listen,
I
you
mean,
can whisper back. The power clearly states that a
I know,
whisper
but
can
she's
be made.
She's trying to
You-
ignore her though.
I mean,
Yes.
that's great. That's very good. I think that's great.
no, she won't respond.
Just out for a stroll. Decided to have a little sneak around the dockyard.
I feel like the more you keep talking to her, the more she actually gets the impression, oh yeah, sense the unseen, etc., etc. She'll just put up her middle finger, like in front of herself.
Oh. I thought that person was your friend, but you're swearing at them. Clearly they're not.
Conan oblivious to everything. Whoa, what did I say?
Did you?
At which point she will actually respond. Her frustration. I think she'll just snarl a little bit, like whispered. What do you want?
Me? I'm just curious.
Curious and out for a stroll.
Well, obviously you know that I'm here because you're here. Because he's here.
Of course. I don't know if fucking Conan would pick up on the fact that you just have whispering aside from you, but
I don't know, it depends how hard you're whispering, like how loud it is.
well, it's literally just whispering right beside her shoulders. I don't know
Yeah,
how
and-
clear it is. Yeah.
He might not pick up the words, but he might hear like the shushes.
Yeah.
So, Yeah, he's like, fuck.
Hmm.
What's wrong?
At which point I do think a scene passage will just drop and Seth will tug on Conan's clothing.
Don't you want to stay?
No, thank you.
You came
No,
all this
thank
way
you.
to listen to the conversation. Why
Yeah,
don't
and
you
the
want to
conversation
talk?
has ended.
Not yet. They're still drinking.
It's fine. If anything, I'll hear it afterwards.
Okay.
Conan's not
Conan-
responding.
Conan just looks very defeated and kind of rubs his face like yeah, well, you have very interesting friends.
Is that targeted towards me, towards Seth, or is that targeted towards Lito?
This is targeted towards Steph.
Yeah. Concerning
But
Lito.
yeah, like it's
Yeah.
more the friends is clearly used like as a
Yeah.
You will hear over your shoulder, Conan. Leto will say, "As do you. You know, you're very handsome, and your sister is very pretty."
Conan looks very confused. I think this is the first time anyone has ever called him handsome except his sister. He's like, what the fuck? Like there's a full buffering moment for this himbo. And that moment, like like that part took him out. And I'm guessing there's no point in saying anything.
Why not?
You just seem to know a lot.
Just like observing things.
I'm hoping it stays to observing things.
Why? What don't you want to happen?
I'm trying to think like what Conan would say in this situation. I think he's gonna try and stay polite as to not, go towards violence. We've been observing as well. You've been observing as well. Feels like a fair trade.
That didn't answer my question.
You're right. How rude of me, I guess. I don't like fighting blind.
Oh. I'll promise not to blind you then.
How sweet of you.
You're welcome.
I'm not the best at chatter, so...
Should I go talk to your sister then?
Please don't.
Why not?
If... I don't think she liked the company.
Oh, but she's been up there alone for so long.
I think that Conan is going to... The first thing that he will do out of stress is go like... She's watching her woman drinking with someone else. You know how it is. It was the first thing that came to his mind. He blanked out. He was like, what the fuck do I say to that?
Oh, so they're together?
She'd like to.
I plead the
Man,
fifth.
I'm sure as hell that Leto notices that, like, the way he speaks is kind of awkward in a sense, and he is very he looks tight. That's what I'm saying. Like, his face is trying to stay neutral, but his body language is very tight at the moment.
And what about you? What do you want?
For us all to leave unharmed?
Wow.
I'm a very boring man, I'm sorry. Maybe
Yeah.
after a few drinks.
Then what?
Who knows?
Okay.
Bullshitting his way through, like...
Well, let me ask this. Why are you here with Seth?
In case shit hits the fan, I suppose. Is
To
the best way
protect
to
her?
put it. In a sense.
What from?
You never know. There's
you-
many things hiding in the dark.
Like me.
I wouldn't say necessarily you.
And like Seth.
True. She likes to hide.
She does, doesn't she? How much has she hidden from you?
Enough.
Don't you know it? Oh, wait. You don't.
That's how hiding works.
Mm-hmm. Sure is. And she's awfully good at it.
As a lot of us tend to end up after a while. I do think... Wait, I'm gonna roll to see if he does ask this. Ha, caca. he had a surge of courage for a second. Would you happen to have recently procured some paintings?
You get no reply. But Marigold sees Leto moving away.
He will take that as an answer, like, oh, okay, either she doesn't want to talk about it or left. I have a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, I think that Marigold is kind of like acting as eyes here, so she does relay that Leto has moved away for now.
He will kind of like take a deep breath, and I think the moment that, Leto is gone, he's also on the move to get out, and he's not going to leave Seth. I think he's gonna put like his hand on her like back to kind of nudge her to like move and sort of like we should go.
I think I'll go back to the car.
I think we should all go back to the car.
Right then.
I'm guessing to like climb out where Marigold was, there's a wall, right?
Yeah, there's like, again, on the other side, there's some like containers you can climb, get back up to the top container.
Yeah. He will help like Seth up, then get up himself, and he's not mean to not do it. He can be polite. He had a full conversation without swinging, right? Bullshitted his way through the whole thing, but yeah, he's gonna get up, and the moment he gets like close to Marigold, I think he just kind of puts his hands on his knees a little, kind of like sagging a little bit forward, like, We may be undead, but that conversation took 10 years off my life.
She like starts giggling, but you can't hear her voice.
It's still over there.
Still over there.
It's just a pocket of laughter.
Yes.
That's so funny.
And so she realizes and then looks down and then looks at Lucille still having a drink with Valerian. And so she calls back her voice, rethrows her voice right next to Lucille's ear. Let me redo a rouse here. Okay, well that's fine. Right next to Lucille's ear, and it whispers, "We are leaving." Mostly so that Valerian can't hear that, which at his old age he probably can't.
His old
Wow.
age.
At his old age, he probably can't. Damn. How old is Valerian? Like how?
Like in human years.
Both.
So in human years, I've always said he was like beginning 60s, like end
Okay.
50s, beginning in his 60s.
Mm,
And then for vampire years, I don't remember. He must be like more than 200 years old, I think, maybe even
Mm.
more. But I don't remember exactly how old he has been. Yeah, I think that the chatter between Valerian and Lucille eventually stops as Valerian takes his last sip of his cup. And he walks over to the desk they've been sitting at, and puts the cup on there. Actually, I think if Lucille had finished her glass, I think he waits for Lucille to finish her glass as well.
She will in short order.
Yeah, if that happens, he will take the glass from her hands, and then deal with it, like set it down on the table. And he goes, "Well, by the way," as he turns around and he walks towards the desk and he bends over a little to put the glasses down, you do see a revolver in his back pocket. And he goes, "Well," as he turns back around, "it has been a pleasure doing business with you. And I don't say that often. I really have many, many deals, business opportunities where I either have to fight my way in or fight my way out. And in this case, it wasn't like that. It was very, very pleasurable, actually. So thank you. Thank you very much."
The pleasure was all mine. And she will use Arms of Adar to open the door for him. And she'll signal towards the door.
All right. Yeah, he'll step out first. There's probably like a little walkway and then the stairs going down. He looks behind him if Lucille's following.
Yeah, she is.
Okay, cool. Then he will walk down the stairs and wait for you at the bottom of the stairs.
The shadows will close the door behind her as she descends the stairs.
I think this is probably on the side of the building, so they'll probably walk towards the path between all the containers and all that stuff. As they walk, he goes, "Quite a neat trick you have, the shadows.
Yes.
Quite nice." And they get to the little path, and he goes, well, I think you're heading that way. So I'll be heading this way. Just to avoid awkwardness as we walk to our respective cars.
Of course.
And he extends a hand. And shakes it. It was very, once again, very much a pleasure doing business with you. And have a great rest of your night. And tell your friends, and especially Seth, I said hello.
We'll stay in contact.
Very much so. Good evening, madam.
Good evening, Valerian.
And he will turn around and walk off. He looks chipper.
There's a spring in his step, finally. It only took 3 seasons. We finally got a spring.
I
in his
imagine-
step.
Spring in his step is
I
crazy.
imagine that little meme where you like jump up and kick your like heels together, like
No. Okay, wrong word.
No, and that is totally in character for Valerian, because
No,
remember,
it's not.
This is,
Stop it.
This is the guy who said goodbye to a bunch of people by bowing and blowing them a kiss while in an elevator. You cannot tell me.
Stop. That was one time. Shut up. Anyways, he does not have a spring in his step. He walks just with his head held high a little bit, as in like, wow, I really did that.
buff this just now. Like I did so good.
Yeah, he's a little pompous with it, you know.
I did
So
good.
yeah, I closed a deal that was really beneficial for the both of us. So great. Yeah, he walks off. Yeah, I think in the meantime, the rest of us have been walking back to the car. At least Marigold has been. Like after telling Lucille that they were going, she basically called back her voice and then went on her way.
Yeah.
So I think we all meet back up at the car. There are messages being exchanged. Never mind.
What do you mean is versus?
Well,
No.
I see where you're looking, and I see one person going like this. So
Oh, yeah, no.
I'm
The messages, by the way, were not
Which
with
is
a
fine.
friend of mine. With a friend of mine who's lurking in chat. And
No,
was
it's
like, what am I
fine.
watching?
Which is fine.
Honestly,
I'm never subtle
I-
about my messages
No,
either.
no. It's fine.
I thought playing 2 people would be harder, but actually
It's
okay.
easy as fuck.
Yeah.
It's not that hard considering the people are apart and they're like different scenes. Because if they were in the same scene, then you would kind of be like, and.
Even then, I've had
Huh.
to play 2 characters in the same scene, and
True.
it's fine. The code switching between Marigold and Valerian is very insane, though. That's like literally like sunshine and fucking rain. Like,
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh my god, that is
I'm
really
happy.
crazy.
I'm sad. I'm happy.
Exactly.
I'm sad.
Yeah. It's so true. So true.
You can all get to the car.
I think that
Asta
Conan
isn't
will
in the
stay.
car. Asta has got out the car and has been kind of like doing backwards and forwards pacing by a dumpster.
I forgot he was here.
Yeah,
I forgot he
he's,
was here.
he's been sitting in the back. He left. He got out. He opened. Like he got out. He left the side door open and went to the dumpsters to go have a
What
panic attack.
for? I was like, what? To
Um,
look in the dumpsters? Like,
I
what's he
think
doing?
that Conan
It's
is
alright.
gonna get in the car, and the first thing he does, he puts it like his head on the wheel for a second, like
my
I
God,
never want to do this again. Yeah. It
God.
stressed him out.
It's amazing.
Fair enough. That is a perfectly. I would say that is
First
a
thing-
perfectly valid response to dealing with Leto.
First thing he does when like Marigold gets in is like, she called me handsome for no reason. I almost shit myself. What the hell?
Shit, what? Ew. Gross.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Is Marigold getting in the front?
I think so. I mean,
So Code and Mary at the front, Lucille, Seth, and Asta at the back.
unless like.
Because I imagine I'm a bit behind, aren't I?
Yeah.
True. I think that Marigold waits for Lucille with the front seat side door open.
He doesn't mind. Like, he just got because he needed to like sit down for a second. He was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm never doing this shit again. It's not necessarily that he's tired physically, because you know Conan, he could run laps and be fine. It's more like mentally, he's like, what the fuck just happened? I need a minute.
Leto is very mentally draining. Yes.
Yeah. It's
In a
more
very
so
amazing
it's
way.
more so for Conan that it was mentally draining, because Conan did not know how to approach talking as to keep the peace. He's more of a I'm swinging person rather than a I'm talking my way out of things person. So that's why it was more draining for him.
Wow.
My
Yeah, you
blood
should have seen
pressure,
the
my
Marigold.
blood pressure spiked when it's like, oh, I'm just here to, I'm here to like, like whack things. And it's like, okay. And it's like, I just don't like being blinded. And then Leto's like, okay, then I won't blind you. It's like, oh no, like don't. This is how it's like. I'll kill you, but I won't blind you. It's like, oh no, this is where we lose a character. We all thought it was going to be Seth. It's actually Conan.
Like Conan was trying to not be, I guess, as boring, because he fully realizes he's a boring guy. So he was like, how do I entertain someone who's cuckoo and I can't see at the moment whispering in my ear? Like, what do I do? So he panicked, and first thing he
people
thought
have
of,
tried.
what do I say? My sister likes the person in the room, I guess. Is it right? I hope not, but it's something.
I will point out before we continue that Leto has the highest body count of any of our vampire characters.
Yeah.
By a considerable margin.
Very much.
And I've killed quite a few this campaign.
Yeah, you've done well, but you've killed humans mostly. Most of Leto's kill counts have been in other kindred, which is even scarier. Whatever you do, don't hold a mirror. She will find a way to kill you with it. Everyone comes back to the car. Asta gets in the back middle. I'm guessing Seth gets in the back next to Asta, quietly.
Yeah, and she'll just whip her business phone out.
So yeah, Lucille comes back. Marigold's opening the door to see if Lucille wants to get in the front or the back.
Well, here's the thing. Hold, please. Because she's waiting there, door open, and she's leaning against the door, kind of.
Conan does not like that.
And she goes, hey, how was that? How'd it go?
Incredibly lucrative.
Very unexpected.
There was an opportunity open, so I took it. It's all in our benefit, darling.
All right. I hope so.
Well, Rick was dropping the ball. I caught it.
It's a nice way of expressing that. He has a lot of power, that guy.
Who? Valerian?
Yeah.
Yes. So it's good to have him on side, is it not?
Guess you're right about that.
He's putting money currently in my pocket, but will be our pockets.
Okay.
He seems to be aware of our situation, and she flicks her eyes over to Seth.
All right.
So I think staying in his good books for the moment is a good idea, is it not?
No, I agree with you. Don't worry.
I'm
I
not
was
worried,
just curious.
sweetheart.
Okay. What were you drinking?
This is some sort of weird cocktail that it was predominantly blood, but there appeared to be some kind of alcohol in it. But it was digestible.
Interesting. Okay.
Very. He has offered to send more of those, so you can try it.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, I just hope we're safe. That's all. Of course, it's good to have a guy like that in our books, but he seems to turn on a dime.
Unfortunately, that is the way of business. You just have to make sure that you have enough options open to you so that you can adapt when that person changes their mind.
I guess you're right. I mean, that's why I'm the singer and not the manager.
All I'm saying is that it is better for us to have made this deal than someone with substantially more power in Rotterdam to have done so.
Yeah, could you have imagined if it was Elise instead of Rook? Yeesh.
Exactly.
All right, well, great. Get in.
I'd like to sit next to Seth for a moment, if that's all right with you.
Of course. Anything
And
you want?
she'll get into the back.
Yeah. Still gets into the back. Conan's at the front. Yeah, still head on wheel.
No, he lifted his head because he was glaring for a second at Mary, and when Mary gets in the call, he's not gonna talk about the fact that he stayed out to talk with Lucille. He's more like, I told you to stop leaning on the damn door.
Oh my god! Would you get off my back?
What are you?
What?
I think this is the perfect moment for Conan to make sort of like a dad joke and go, I'm not on your back, I'm next to you at the moment. Get in.
Oh my god. You suck.
What?
Well, apparently I'm handsome nowadays. Who the fuck knows? Get in.
Oh, we're never gonna hear the end of that.
Yeah, that's
I
like
think-
this is like proper brother sister like
It
squabbling
is,
back
yeah,
and
it is
forth.
squabbling back and
Fuck
forth.
you, no fuck you. Like
Fuck you! I told you to stop saying "fuck you." What do you
What
need me
a-
to rinse your mouth with soap like when you were a kid?
my
or-
god, you're not Ma, stop it. And then yeah, closes the door, puts the gun away.
So yeah, what are you doing with the gun in the holster?
I'm putting it in the glove compartment.
Okay.
Back with the rhinestones.
Yeah, you take out the rhinestone holster. You open the glove compartment. There's an envelope in here that wasn't there before.
Oh,
Don't
for
you don't
fuck's
smile like
sake!
that, you fucking
Oh,
weirdo.
for fuck's sake! Don't tell me she took the gun.
The gun's still in there.
I think that what happens is this, like, because she's arguing, like she rips open the glove compartment and then shoves the gun in there and then fuels paper, and she's like, normally there's no fucking paper in here, so what the fuck is this? And then she sees it and she's like, oh, and she takes the envelope out of there. Does it say anything on the envelope?
But no, I think it's pretty blank.
I like turn it around a couple times.
Just one of those sort of brown, like, envelopes that might have bubble wrap on the inside, maybe.
You know
Not that
where
heavy.
the folded over bit is that sticks down? On the very corner of it is a little love heart.
What the fuck?
Okay, I think that without saying anything, the people just hear paper rustling as I kind of carefully
Open it.
open it.
Okay.
Is there C4 in here? Am I gonna blow up?
So that's
Surprise!
how
Should
the
I have
campaign
cut the red
ends.
wire?
You open it. There looks to be bits of paper in here. How are you looking at this? Are you kind of looking at it so that everyone can see it, or are you kind of keeping it close to you as you're going through and looking at it?
I mean, I'm not necessarily showing it to everyone,
Mhm.
neither am I hiding it. So
Okay.
how a normal person would open an envelope, here, I have an envelope right fucking here. I would just be opening it like that,
Yeah.
and then just kind of
Pulling it out.
pulling it out, I guess.
Okay. There are some photos in here. Of a person you don't recognize. They've got sort of long pink hair that goes to just past their chest. Wearing a black over trench coat. And the photos look looking at the signs and stuff in the background. It looks like somewhere in England. Past these photos, there is just another piece of paper that's got what looks like somebody's written out a profile about this person. It just says name, Indigo, sired, and it gives a date.
Does it say a last name?
No, just Indigo.
I think that Marigold reads the name and just out loud goes, "Who the fuck is Indigo?"
Is that color?
It is a color, usually, but this is a person's report and pictures. How does this even get in here? Who did this? And she kind of looks behind her to the back seat. Who did this?
At which point, I think Seth will reach out with her hand. I'm afraid that's fine.
As in, you put that in there for safekeeping? Did I open mail I shouldn't have? I'm sorry if I did.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Can I have it?
Sure. And she hands, I think she stuffs everything back in there and then hands that over to you with a weird look on her face.
Fuck you, Salem.
I think that
Mutually assured
Marigold-
destruction, baby.
I was about
Marigold
to.
doesn't ask questions, but that's actually a lie.
I think- when she just like you won't have to ask a question. I think when taking the envelope from Marigold, she'll just say, "I'm afraid that they're mine."
They are mine, as in.
Is that person by you?
No. My God. Are you serious?
Just nods,
Wow.
puts it away.
My goodness. And I think Marigold turns around to face the road again and really just is rubbing her face to really take all of this in. Wow. Okay.
You have
Alright.
a shoulder?
Just a slight nod as she whips her business phone out again.
And where are they?
I wish I knew.
Well, you definitely need to expand on that. What, they're just out there somewhere?
Yep.
Not being mentored?
Oh my God.
When was this? How long ago was this?
Look, this. We can have this talk another time.
No.
No. No.
Another time.
No. We cannot.
Was this because you were kicked out of?
Yeah.
And you couldn't take them with you?
No.
Well, why? Expand on it.
See, before they were turned, they weren't just human. And I hadn't sired anyone before. And with that came regret. Now, I wish I could say more, but I would not know where they are now. I don't know what they're up to. I don't know anything. And apparently someone does. Looking at the envelope.
They weren't human?
No, they were. They were just a hunter.
Oh.
A hunter.
Yeah.
So let me get this right. You, whilst in London, decided to sire a hunter with the Malkavian bloodline.
Yep.
You decided that you would turn someone who spent their life against our kind into our kind with your madness disease. And you thought this was a good idea. Why?
Look, I think vampirism is a gift, and even I think this is asinine.
Just turning them alone would have sent them insane.
I know.
And then to include Malkav into the... And then to leave them behind. Your children, your responsibility.
Yeah.
Are we currently driving? Are we moving? Or are we in a stationary car?
I'm
I think
assuming we're
we
moving.
are moving.
Yes.
Okay, in which case, Lucille is going to tap on Conan's shoulder and just be like, stop the car.
Stop the car.
You heard me.
He's not gonna argue twice. He pulls over.
She gets out, slams the door, and walks off.
Seth is just giving everyone the silent treatment at this point.
Are we? I'd say, how close are the docks to Steph's house? Like, are we close enough to Steph's house?
It's like a 10-minute walk now.
About 10-minute walk, I think we said. The docks.
I think Conan is going to hesitate to start the car up. And he's going to say, I think this is a short enough distance.
Without hesitation, she'll just get out. Won't slam the door, she'll get out.
We'll look at Aster to also get out. Like, will not drive the man like back to Seth's place.
Yeah, Astral get out as well. Question. So I'm a little shit stirrer. Marigold, how much of that paper did you read before handing it over? Did you just stop at the name, or did you keep reading down?
I think she might have scanned it. Like, I think she saw the name, then called out, like, "Who the fuck is Indigo?" And then, like mindlessly called that out, and then, like, kept scanning. So she read, but how well? That's a good question. It's not much she read. What the fuck did I just say?
I'm gonna roll
You
one
can
of
give
my
the
dice.
information, it's fine.
No.
No, I'll break the roll. Give it.
Further down the paper is a phone number written in pen. And it's got the same love hearts as the envelope around it. It mentions that they were born in Camden. It mentions that after siring, Indigo had their memory wiped so that they forgot who turned them and they forgot who they are. Hence the name.
I see. Okay. Here's what Marigold would have memorized. The number? No. She would have seen it, and it would have come to her attention because it's written in pen. But she would not have memorized his phone number. That she's born in Camden, I mean, yeah, she would have memorized that. Indigo, born in Camden, got memory wiped. I think that's the extent of what goes on in her brain. Yeah, so I think everyone gets out of the car.
I think Conan looks very pissed off because I guess in a sense he was pissed off because his own sire, for example, just left him stranded. So he kind of
Relates, yeah.
relates to that. So he has his hands very tightly on the wheel. Or and he thinks that being turned into a vampire wasn't the best thing to happen to him. And yeah, he just keeps driving.
Okay, so we've started driving. Got it.
Yeah, we started driving.
Marigold looks shocked, honestly. She's not necessarily angry or whatever. She is just like really having a tough time processing whatever the fuck just happened. And you can just see the gears turning. And I feel like she's like thinking a lot about how long ago this was, like how long this Childer has been walking around sireless, mentorless. And like if that has turned to caitiff maybe, or like whatever, like yeah. Yeah, she's not saying a lot. Yeah, I think the car ride home is pretty silent for once. And I think that Marigold has leaned her head against, like, you know how you have the window and then the little piece underneath, like the little cushioned part.
Yeah.
I feel like she's laid her head down on that and she's just watching the lights go by as she is completely thinking about the fate of this young vampire. And how it was born into this great power, but has no way to be familiarized with it.
I think when they pull home, like just stayed silent, didn't even touch the radio. Like usually when there's silence, Conan would at least be conscious enough that usually this happens when Marigold is upset, so he turns on the radio to like fill up the silence. But that thought didn't occur to him this time. And when they get out, he was about to march inside, but he pauses and then goes to the other side, opens the door for Marigold, not really saying anything. And I think the first thing that he wants to do when he gets inside is go and duke it out with his fucking punching bag. Like, that's the best way he can assimilate emotions.
I think before any of that happens, I think while getting out of the car, Marigold is kind of standing in the door, so you can't really like close the door properly.
Mm.
And I think she turns to you and looks up, looks at your eyes beneath your hair. I feel like his head is kind of like hanging.
A little bit, yeah.
I feel like she would poke your stomach.
That makes him pause for a second, like just a quick what the fuck? What was that for?
She does it again, a little harder.
Stop poking my stomach.
No,
Why?
because I need you to look anything other than angry right now.
I'm not angry. You're poking my stomach again.
Yes, I am. Because it's funny.
It's not funny. You're trying to get to my belly button again. Stop it.
It's funny.
Ow, god damn it.
Poked her nail a little too hard. Oh,
Yeah, like that was the nail. Go.
oh my bad. Look, it's chaos and awful, but kind of, in the end, it's us. It's just gonna be us. And I'm not leaving Lucille out or anything. Like, I'm not saying we should quit the Go Tree or whatever, but we've only had each other for most of our lives, and to be honest, right now nothing's different.
Yep. You're right.
So it's gonna be okay. Eventually.
Since when are you the one to give me the pep talk?
Since you need one. And she gives him a hug around the waist.
He'll hug back, I think. And like he softens because that is his baby sister. And because it feels awkward to be this vulnerable, he's going to mess with her hair because he knows she hates it.
Yeah, she goes, stop! Like, let's go immediately. And then she kind of like pinches your sides to tickle.
Ow, ow, ow! Keep the claws away. Okay.
Well, stop messing up my hair then. And then she pushes you off and then walks towards the door.
I think he is smiling now, but that doesn't mean that he isn't going to go and duke it out with the punching bag. Like
Understood.
he will absolutely get in, probably be left in like only a tank top, just takes off the holster that he had. I don't think he will leave it out in the open because Hilda is also around and wouldn't want to just leave a gun on the table for Hilda to walk in and be like, what is this? What the
Yeah.
and yeah, then he's going to just train. But this time is not as angry. It's just his way of processing things pretty much. That helped pretty much. Even if just a little.
Cute. I'm so normal about them.
I am so normal about them.
What does Seth do?
What does she do?
I mean,
This
she'll
is
be walking
important.
home, but I think it will be good to listen to what Lucille does first.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a very good sign.
Lucille kind of storms off in a direction. She's not really paying attention. She just is angry and didn't want to lose her shit in a working car. So just started walking. Tried to find somewhere that was particularly dark. So in case anything did go fucking weird, that she's at least concealed somewhere. So yeah, she does kind of a bit of a walk around, finds somewhere dark, just kind of stands holding the bridge of her nose as she just tries to like think and clear her head a little bit. And it takes her a bit of time to calm down enough to be like, okay. I know what we're doing. I know what the situation is now. There are various elements here. I probably shouldn't have done that. Looks around, realizes where she is, and is like, right, okay. And then heads off towards Seth's place to see if they're in.
I think she'll just, depending on what Esther wants, on the way to her house, she'll insist on Esther sleeping over at a hotel tonight. She'll give Esther money to do so.
Okay. Esther will take the money and go find a hotel. He looks really worried. Even though he can't remember who Seth is that much, he still has some emotion. Are you gonna be all right?
I'll be fine. Okay, and if there's anything, just know that Marigold and Conan are also there for you.
Okay. I'll come and pick you up in the evening.
Next evening, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the hotel money.
You're welcome. Treat yourself.
I don't know why I'm with you. But I'm sure it was for something important.
I guess it was.
Okay. Tomorrow evening. And he'll take the bundle of money and go walk off to the hotel that he sometimes stays at.
Yeah.
And then I imagine Lucille probably arrives 5 or 10 minutes after that.
Yeah. I mean, if Lucille arrives at Seth's place later, I think she'll just she'll walk into a closed door, like a locked door.
She'll knock.
Well, there's the first door that you have on the flat, where you have to ring and then put it open, and then there's the whole hallway and stairs that you have to go up, and then there's a door to the
Okay.
apartment. So
Then she'll ring the doorbell then.
yeah, to which there's no answer.
She'll wait and she'll ring again.
No answer.
She'll just kind of look skyward and be like, she'll look at her, like, pull her phone out to look at the time, put it back away and be like, I can do this for at least another hour, and then ring the doorbell again.
To which there will once again not be a response.
Could always try pressing another
I
one
think-
button and someone else let you in.
True.
I think in looking up at the sky, it feels weird for me to ask about it, but can you roll a wits awareness?
Fuck yeah, I can. Let's go. We've
Well,
all been
I'm off.
DMing tonight.
I'm no longer needed. Listen, my heart. Listen, You lot have been sending me so many fucking DMs tonight, and my heart rate. Remember the beginning before I said I need to keep my blood pressure down, and then you've all proceeded to crank it up and up and up and up.
I've not sent you
No,
a single thing.
You're good, Inez.
I haven't sent anything. Just saying.
I've never wanted to will a roll to be good in my entire life.
Well, I've got 3 successes, but I could willpower to do more. How difficult are we thinking this is?
Well, it's a 4 successes roll.
Okay. Well, then I'll willpower real roll.
I'm not needed anymore. Congratulations, you've all graduated.
That's 5
Level up.
successes.
Ooh.
Looking up, as you look up into the sky and just go, I have another hour of this, you'll just see. You know what floor she lives on.
Mm-hmm.
Looking all the way at the top of the apartment, instead of seeing blacked out curtains, you'll see Seth opening the curtains and standing at the window. And then laying down.
Is there any way for me to get, like, scale up towards where she is without getting inside?
I guess there's a way to climb the balcony of her apartment. It's like a pipeline that goes past all of the balconies. But then you'll still have the locked door at the balcony.
Okay. Is the lock for the front door, the one with the doorbell, is it
No.
mechanical or is it electric? Is it on like
It
a
is
buzzer
a electric
system?
one. It's the one that you can, with a buzzer, put
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
So magnetically locked.
Yeah,
Yes.
so she's going to whip out her phone.
Hmm.
She's going to take a picture of it. She's going to send it to her guy and be like, open this. And then send a location.
It takes about a minute, and then you just hear a boot beep, and then the light just goes green. Wonderful
pushes
world of
it.
the Internet of Things.
Pushes it, walks in, goes up. And then she'll get to your door. Can she get to your window? Is that on a different side?
Well, if you're inside, it's just like the concrete stairway that goes upwards towards her door.
Okay.
There's not really a window there. The rest of the walls are just made of bricks, so all you can have is basically like the steel railings, concrete stairs, and then like the brick walls, and then the doors to all apartments.
She's gonna knock on your door.
No response.
She'll knock again and just be like, I've calmed down now.
Silent treatment.
I apologize for getting angry. But I would like to hear your side.
She'll continue giving the silent treatment.
I know you are a problem child, but I do not want to make this a tough love situation. I'm here for you to talk to. Not talking to people has gotten you nowhere so far.
No response.
Then I will wait here.
Yeah, I mean, no matter how long you wait, she won't respond.
Are there windows into this corridor?
No, there's just like... how do I describe it? There's windows to outside. It's like... you have the door that you enter in, the magnetic one. You walk inside and you just have a concrete stairs to which the side of which, so like the other side of where the door is located, you just have a wall with some windows in it.
So
And
we
the
just
rest
have
is just the
windows to
concrete
outside.
stairs going upwards, yeah. And then all you see on the other side is the doors to the apartments.
She's eyeing up those windows to outside. And she keeps checking the time. But she still hasn't gone anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, the door won't be opened. So...
Now I'm really nervous.
You should be.
You've not seen the messages I've seen. I just want to remind Leah, this is permanent.
What time is it?
2 a.m.
Okay. In which case, she's going to stay by the door. And every now and again, she'll keep saying something so that you're aware that she's still there. And she just keeps checking the time. I think we should leave it there for now.
Yeah. Yeah. This has been a roller coaster. I was there like, so what I need to do here is break Seth down a bit. To like, before we build Seth back up, we need to push Seth lower. What I didn't realize is it would push her all the way to the bottom.
What you didn't realize is the fact that she was already on the bottom.
What you didn't realize is that this is an impulsive teenager we're wrestling. Look, she can still turn this around. It's just up to her to do it. That's all.
Yeah.
We're not angry, we're disappointed. That doesn't mean we hate you.
Well, that's literally what
I was angry.
Exactly.
And not disappointed.
That's what Lucille came to.
Literally. I was like, I was angry, but
I say, next time there's tough love, break down the door.
Yeah.
I was there looking
Honestly-
at Lucille's shit, like, Well, they've got prowess, so they could just.
I've got
charge
so many
the
things
door.
I can do,
Yes,
but I'm
the
trying to
choice
wait.
to
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Choice not to
When
do it is power in itself.
Okay.
But the
well,
timer is
that's-
almost down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this was overly dramatic for the sake of being dramatic.
It was amazing.
It was amazing.
It
No.
was amazing.
Hooray.
I
I got to
loved
wear
it.
my white suit.
You got to wear your suit.
Guys,
I got to creep people out.
Yeah.
yay!
Conan got creeped out. Yay!
Yay!
And Seth
We
is
got
having an
cute
existential
little
crisis.
time. Oh my god.
Okay. We will be back next week.
Yes.
I might need a new overlay.
Oh.
I don't
yet.
know. We
Not
haven't
yet.
even got the art finished, and then we've got to start again. Anyway.
Hopefully it's only one character.
Okay, don't you fucking
Hopefully
say
it's
that.
no other character.
Don't you
Come on.
fucking. Okay, I get it, Rice. I pressure you. I put you through the grinder. Do not get revenge by doing that to me.
Salem. Salem, you don't get it. I haven't even finished the art, Salem.
We'll be back next Tuesday.
This is what happens when you're lazy.
Yeah. Until then, look after yourselves. Be well, and we'll see you then. Bye. Bye.
Goodbye.